Hey out there, Facebook land. How you guys doing today? This is Gail Gentry, online marketing professional, helping you fire your boss and control your time if you choose to in your online business. And please excuse me, this is part 2 of the broadcast. I had some technical difficulties. I have a new stand and it kind of fell apart on me. So it dropped the broadcast and I am back. So continuing with the book, The Science of Getting Rich, the book review, The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. This is the book that I am reviewing right now. If you could see it, I'm trying to take my fingers where you could actually read the book, The Science of Getting Rich. And today's title is, what? You mean it's okay for me to want more? Yes, it is absolutely okay for you to want more. So as you're living into the broadcast, please let me know where you're living in from so I can shout you out. And shout out where you're from. People always love to hear their hometown shouted out. So go ahead and shout out. Let me know where you're live and in from. If this is your first time catching me on the broadcast, type in the number 1. If this is your first time catching me live, and for whatever reason, I am not now able to see who is with me. Oh, I see Calvin's there. Anthony is there. How you guys doing? Welcome to the broadcast. Please let me know where you're live and in from. And as Facebook is building out my audience, I'm going to invite those friends on that have asked me to do so when I go live. And again, let me know where you're live and in from so I can shout you out. And hopefully I will be able to see the comments. I can't always see the comments, unfortunately. As I said, Gail Gentry, online marketing professional, helping you fire your boss and control your time in your online business if you choose to do so. And I'm continuing with the Science of Getting Rich, the book review of The Science of Getting Rich. I am on chapter 14. It is called The Immersion of Increase. Yeah, the impression of increase. And it's like, oh my God, you mean I could want more? And it's not evil. It's not against God. It's not against, the law of prosperity or any of that stuff. Absolutely. You can want more and you can get more. As a matter of fact, the universe, God, Buddha, Allah, whatever you want to call the thought substance, this universal substance that surrounds us all, is looking for increase. And it is increased by your works, by what you do. As you increase, so does the universe increase. So does this entity that we call thought substance or God or Buddha, Allah, whatever term you want to use for this universal substance. And it is definitely about the law of increase, which is as you get more, as you are given more, guess what? You are expected to be more. So, and that is a universal law. That is the law of increase. So that's what we're talking about today. Chapter 14 of The Science of Getting Rich. I've invited those friends on that have asked me to do so. Hey, CC, how you doing? C.E. Parker. Hi, CC. Hey, Simone. Hey, Yolande. Thank you so much for joining me. Hey, Monica Rivera. Thank you so much for joining me. Look forward to sharing these nuggets with you guys. And, interesting, Facebook has kind of changed things around. Here you go. All right, here we are. Here are the comments. Yay, thumbs up. Thank you, Simone, for the hearts, for the love. Appreciate it. Again, we are reading from the book, The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. Hopefully my sausage fingers aren't in the way of the title. You can see what it is, The Science of Getting Rich. So this is about the law of increase or the impression of increase. And it says, at the start of the chapter, it says, whenever you change your vocation or not, whether you change your vocation or not, your actions for the present must be those pertaining to the business in which you are now engaged. So, in other words, mind your business, right? Mind your business. And that's what we talked about last time. So mind your business. So business minds you, okay? You got to mind your business. That's right. Okay. So whether you're in the whether you're in the vocation that you are designed to be in right now, or you're in another vocation in order to get to the vocation that you're supposed to be in, whatever you are doing right now, take care of business, mind your business. So those of us on the online marketing space, a lot of us are doing this business full time. A lot of us are doing this business part time with the intention of ultimately firing our bosses and, turning our plan B into our plan A. But while you're at plan A, continue to work with integrity and to increase as much as possible to add value. That's what it is about. It's about adding value. Give more in use value than a person pays you in cash value. And as a result, you will be rewarded immensely. So another great point in this chapter was it's normal to want increase. As I said before, boom is right, Simone. As I said before, the internet knocked me off, or the stand fell apart. It's okay to want more. God wants us to have more. Why? Because we can expand God if we expand ourselves. Thought, substance, God, Allah, Buddha, whatever you want to call this universal substance that is giving increase, is wanting us to give increase. Just like the story of the talents coming from the Bible. Owner gave, I think what it was, 3 people some talents. One buried his, another, increased his by investing in something else, and another one just kind of looked at his, right? So the one that went out and made more of his, guess what? He got more. The one that buried his ultimately lost his, because if you do not increase, you will lose it. So you've heard that term, use it or lose it, right? So if you don't use it, you will lose it. That is a certainty. So all of these issues, all of these things stated in this book, it is a no fluff book. You can literally highlight the entire book. Is pinpointed, and it is no fluff in this book. So why am I reading this book? Why am I sharing this with you? Hey Lee, how you doing? Why am I doing that? That is because my mentor, Mr. Robert Hollis, and you guys can Google him if you want. Robert Hollis, last name is Hollis, said to me, Gail, read this book and then share this book with other people so they know that they too can increase. So if you would be so kind as to share this broadcast, because other folks out there think that they're stuck. Hey, Zach, think that they are stuck where they are. You are not stuck. You can be unstuck. Even if you are working in something that you have a natural talent for, guess what? You can learn something and a new talent, because that's where you feel your heart's desire is, right? So you are not stuck in where you are right now. Change your mind, change your life. That's for real. That is no BS. Change your mind, change your life. And it is with mathematical certainty. You hear what I'm saying? Mathematical certainty. If you think and act in a certain way, it will come about for you. As I said before, 1 + 1 always equals 2. Whether it's daytime or nighttime, 1 + 1 always equals 2. That is a mathematical certainty. All right. So if you follow the tenets in this book, you can have it in one, you can have this as a mathematical certainty. Absolutely 100, C.E. Parker, for sure. You can be unstuck for sure, Lee. So type in the comment stream, unstuck. If you feeling me, type in the comment stream, unstuck. And please feel free to give me hearts, give me some thumbs up if you're feeling me on this, if this is resonating at all with you. And again, please share this out for others that may not know. So that's the story of the talents. It is about increase. But at the same time, as you are being about increase, do not boast or brag. Rarely, I'm sorry, I'm trying to read my notes here. My handwriting, I write like a doctor. All right. See this note, his handwriting is like chicken scratch, but that's all I got, so I'm sticking to it. How do you get the book, Anthony? You go to the group, My Own Boss Freedom Tribe, and you can download the book. So if somebody would be so kind as to type in the comment stream so Anthony could get the book, you can get the book free download at www.facebook.com/groups/My Own Boss Freedom Tribe. And Anthony, you go to that group, you join the group, and upon joining, you will get access to the free gifts under the files of which this book is included, a free download of this book. So back to the lecture at hand, as Snoop Dogg would say, okay? The main thing is we don't boast. Why don't we boast? Because if you're boasting, if you're bragging, that is on the competitive plane. That is not on the creative plane. Okay. We operate on the creative plane, not on the competitive plane. The competitive plane is actually a lack mentality, a lack, that's thinking in lack and limitation when you're thinking in competition, because when you think in competition, that means that if they get it, you don't. You hear what I'm saying? Type in the comment stream. I get it. If they get it, you don't, right? That's on the competitive plane. On the creative plane, we all have something to offer, and whatever is for you, and no one can take it from you. There is abundance in the universe. There is enough to go around for all. Type in the comment stream abundance if you feeling what I'm saying. So if you're operating and boasting and bragging, not just, sharing, hey, your achievements, your accomplishments, how God, universe, substance, a la Buddha has worked in your life, and sharing your blessings with other people. Why? So they will know, they will know that, I'm sorry, I was reading the comments. These shiny objects, what can I say? I'm trying to stay focused here. So they will know, if you're boasting and bragging, usually that turns people off, number one. Number two, that means that you're full of fear, that you are full of, that you have a mind of lack and limitation. No, there is no lack. There is no limitation. The world is full of abundance. So operate in the creative plane, not in the competitive plane, because the competitive plane says there's not enough. And if I get it, you're going to lose it, and vice versa. So Zach on here, if Zach makes $1 million tomorrow, that doesn't mean that I can't make $1 million that same day too. All right. Or Lee make that same $1 million, or John make $1 million. Through abundance, guess what? Whatever you get, I can get in tenfold, and you can get it tenfold. Whatever is for you, and no one can take it from you. So the desire to increase and make yourself better is a natural thing, right? It's not evil. It's not, oh my God, you going to the devil. No, you going to God by increase and abundance, right? So people are here now playing big. You got to play big. Type in the comment stream, play big. You do not serve the world by playing small. You serve the world by playing big. And the world includes you, your family, those that you are serving, your community, your church, your job, your business, whatever. All of that is included in that increase. So do not, what does it say? Do not risk mastery do not seek mastery over others. Not mastery in the sense that you hone your skills and you get skill set. Cause us in the online space, we talk about increasing your skills, right? One of my mentors, Keisha Bass, Zach Shahid, Brian Finale, they all say, that's right, Vivian, play big. That's right, Anthony, play big. They all say, you know what, you are paid in direct proportion to what you bring to the marketplace, right? So if you have little value, you get little pay. If you got big value, you get big pay, right? So what is the point then? The point is for you to increase your value to the marketplace. One, so you serve the marketplace. Two, you serve yourself, you serve your family, you serve your community. So it is not, this idea, I need to be poor and broke and all this other stuff. Therefore, to be this altruistic person. No, you can be very wealthy and be altruistic. Let's look at Bill Gates. Let's look at Oprah Winfrey. Seriously wealthy billionaires, yet they are very altruistic. And for those that may, be scratching their head, altruistic means that you think of others before yourself, but at the same time thinking enough of yourself to play it big. So it's not about having mastery over others. It's not about controlling other people. It's not about, keeping, and this is really like heavy on my heart, right? I'm one of these that's into tolerance. I'm one of these that's into free thought. I'm one of these that, that your thoughts do not diminish mine. I'm one of these into, let people be who they are, with their own thoughts, ideas, opinions, etc. Not this idea that you have to think like me. You have to do everything like I do it. And if you don't, then you're bad, you're evil and all this. No. You know what? Diversity. The world is run by diversity, not by, one thing. And how do we know that? Because God created billions of people. If God just wanted one idea to be out there, guess what? We'd all have the same idea, right? We'd all be doing the same thing. So obviously that is not the case. So let me get off my soapbox right now. And thank you guys for joining me on the broadcast. Thank you guys for coming aboard, those that have. Let me just read. Yes, Lee, you're right. You have to read some of these comments here. Lee says you have to increase your skills. Absolutely. Nancy, welcome to the broadcast. Patricia, welcome to the broadcast. That's right, Vivian, play big. Anthony says play big. John Perez says desire. Anthony says creative plane, not the competitive plane. That is absolutely right. John Perez says we are worth it. Yes, we are. Lee likes my laugh. Ha ha ha. And it's about abundance. So, I appreciate you guys joining me on the broadcast. Sorry for this handheld, sort of a guerrilla warfare type of broadcast here, but sometimes I'm technically challenged with the equipment. But I did not want to not do my broadcast today because, as you know, I come here live every day, at least once a day. And right now we are on the book review of The Science of Getting Rich. This is chapter 14, and the chapter is entitled The Impression of Increase. Oh, there's one last thing before I let you guys go. This chapter talks about, present yourself as increase, present yourself big. Why is that? And not, in a fake way, but coming into knowing who you are and present as, some fakey person, but present yourself as who you are in your true manifestation that God has made you to be, and people will draw nigh to you. Okay. So if this, this kind of thinking is a little, beyond where you're at right now, that's okay. The Bible says, be ye transformed by the renewing of what? Your mind. So renew your mind right now. You can get this book, The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles, by joining the group My Own Boss Freedom Tribe, and you can get a free download of the book. That's at www.facebook.com/groups/My Own Boss Freedom Tribe. If someone would be so kind as to type that into the comment stream so folks can get a download of this book, go ahead and join the group. Go ahead and download your free copy of this book and also get the other free gifts that are located there. And we will see you on the inside. So as I say at the end of all of these, go out there, be good to yourself, be good to somebody else. Go out there and help somebody today. Guess what? You can't keep it unless you give it away. So give it away. Have a great day. Bye.